Have you ever been to the Forbidden City? The resplendent three great halls, the palace walls of red bricks and golden glazed tiles, and the legendary 9,999.5 rooms. Everyone who steps inside can't help wondering, who on earth designed such a magnificent complex? The question sounds simple, yet after years of research by scholars at the Palace Museum, there is still no definitive answer. Why? Because the chief designer of the Forbidden City left no name in official historical records. Today, let's unravel the 600-year-old unsolved mystery. 3 candidate designers. First comes the most widespread folk legend. Many people mention one named Kuai Xiang. Master Kuai was an extraordinary figure. Born into a family of carpenters in Shigansen, Suzhou, he was said to be able to draw dragons simultaneously with both hands, with the 2 drawings fitting perfectly together. He was hailed as the Luban of Kuai. After the completion of the Forbidden City, he rose through the ranks all the way to left Vice Minister of Works, a high-ranking official equivalent to a modern vice ministerial level. It sounds quite convincing, doesn't it? However, experts have found a clear age discrepancy. Large-scale construction of the Forbidden City began in the 15th year of the Yongle reign 1417. How old was Kuai Xiang then? He was barely under 20. Could a teenager in his late teens design an entire imperial palace for the emperor? It is hard for anyone to believe. Most scholars agree that Kuai Xiang's main contribution came later. When the 3 great halls were burned down by lightning during the Jingting reign, it was Kuai Xiang who presided over their reconstruction. If Kuai Xiang is ruled out, who else could it be? Some believe it was Kaizen. Legend has it that Emperor Yongle ordered Zhang Li, Minister of Works, to find a designer for the imperial palace. Zhang Li turned to Kaizen. Kaizen drafted a rigorous layout centered on a central axis. He also proposed, the heavenly palace has 10,000 chambers. We shall build 9,999.5 rooms, half a room fewer than heaven, as a sign of humility. Delighted by the idea, Emperor Yongle approved the plan at once. The problem is that no historical records document Kaizen's birth, death or life story. He is like a fleeting breeze, leaving no trace in time. Another candidate is a mason named Yang King. Even less is known about him. Even the name Yang King was bestowed upon him by the emperor. The real truth behind the mystery. Each of the 3 theories holds merit, yet none can provide solid historical evidence. So who truly designed the Forbidden City? Scholars from the Palace Museum have offered an answer closer to the truth. The Forbidden City was not designed by a single person, but a collective masterpiece. During its construction, the imperial court mobilized 200,000 to 300,000 craftsmen and over 1 million laborers from across the nation: carpenters, masons, stone carvers, and color painters, each with their own expertise. There was no CAD software in that era. All architectural drawings were hand-drawn. For a project of such grand scale, it was impossible for one person to take sole charge. A reasonable conclusion is as follows. The overall master plan was likely drafted by Kaizen or senior court officials, who set the overall layout and received official approval. The detailed construction and architectural design were led by top craftsmen like Kuai Xiang. Building on the craftsmanship of his father Kuai Fu, he founded the renowned Shigansen School of Craftsmen. Meanwhile, the emperor himself had the final say on crucial milestones such as foundation laying and beam installation. Simply put, it was just like a modern large-scale project, the emperor as the client, court officials as chief planners, and craftsmen like Kuai Xiang as lead designers and construction supervisors. Everyone fulfilled their own role, spending decades to build this palace that astonishes the entire world. Next time you visit the Forbidden City, don't only ask who designed it. Try to see it from a different perspective. When you gaze up at the elegant roof curves in front of the Hall of Supreme Harmony, run your fingers over the mottled stone railings in the Imperial Garden, and watch light and shadow drift along the red walls. What you witness is far more than the work of a single name. It embodies the craftsmanship of hundreds of thousands of artisans, the dedication of millions of people over more than a decade, and the wisdom and resilience of a nation dating back 600 years. The Forbidden City has no single chief designer. What it does have are countless ordinary people who left no names, yet made the world remember China. Today we admire the grandeur of the Forbidden City and cherish its red walls and golden tiles, yet few remember these unsung heroes. If you also respect these anonymous craftsmen, like and save this video. Let us not let these true artisans be forgotten by history.